Welcome to Real Estate Matters. Everything you want to know from buying a house to selling a house, from investing to flipping real estate. And now here's two ladies who know their way around a real estate listing, Tamika Bryant and Christy Porter.
Hey, good afternoon, Tamika. How are you doing?
I'm good, Christy. How are you?
Good. It's been a good week, yes?
Yeah.
I say the same thing every week.
You sure do.
Don't I? I need like a new intro.
And then you want me to say no or yes? I'm
Right.
not really sure. What am I supposed to say to you?
I know.
Okay.
The truth. We only want the truth.
You can't handle my truth.
Oh.
You really can't handle it.
I think that we need to come up with a new intro. Let's put like a Facebook contest on coming up with a new intro for our show.
I'm all for it.
I think that would be fun.
Okay.
And the
What you gonna
winner,
give people?
they will get kudos from Christy. Oh, that's good.
They won't participate, Christy. You need to do more.
Okay, I'll think on that. So this week we have decided on a topic. Yes?
Yes.
Our topic is, drumroll,
I don't know how to do that with my mouth.
teach from the beach.
All right. I
Love
like
it?
that.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I
Like
love
it,
your
love it.
color today. You're kind of like in this peachy Caribbean feel, like you would look good with a backdrop of like sand and sun and warmth.
Like Bahamas or...
Yes, you look kind of Bahama-y with that color on.
Don't I?
Yeah.
The brown skin tone.
I don't ever get brown. I
Not
just like
enough.
red, freckle, and I'm done.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. I wish I could
As long
get a
as
little
hubby
golden.
likes it, we're good.
Yeah. So let's talk about teach from the beach.
Okay.
And let's talk about training, right?
Alrighty.
So tell us about what have you been doing lately?
Wow. This last month, I've been focused on doing a lot of training for instructors. We
Okay.
need quality instructors to help build the brand and to help get information out because, of course, who doesn't like a great teacher? If you just think about the best experience you had in school, everyone remembers their favorite teacher, right?
I do. Sue Evans.
Exactly. And so
Yes.
with that happening,
Loved
you
her.
figure adult learners need great teachers as well. So I've been focused this last month on identifying folks who would make great instructors and then the supporting team of great proctors.
Okay.
We've been certifying them as well.
Now, when you say proctor, that's a fancy word, and some of our listeners and viewers might not know what a proctor is.
Yeah.
Tell me what a proctor is.
A proctor is, we're certifying classroom proctors.
Okay.
So classroom proctors actually monitor what's going on.
Okay.
So like the last time you took a class and you were misbehaving, the proctor,
I do not. I talk a lot. Imagine that.
the proctor
Right.
is actually monitoring to make sure that you're coming in on time from breaks,
Okay.
that you're leaving on time, that your certificates are outside when you need to pick those up, all those kinds of things that a monitor would actually do for a class.
Okay.
So because we have classroom monitors, we also have to have monitors who actually monitor our online classes as well, the live webinars.
Okay.
You got to have those folks there too. And those people work from home or wherever. They could be at the beach monitoring from the beach as well.
Okay.
So
I think we've talked a little bit before about your whole goal on working from the beach eventually. And I didn't realize that a proctor doesn't. So your online proctor obviously is online, but your proctor for your class is physically. They show up when the class is and they sit in
Correct.
there and they babysit everyone.
they're outside,
Okay.
just making sure when we have breaks, people come back from breaks or they're welcomed or anything that an instructor would need help on
They're
or
like
that
a
a student would
police,
have to
aren't they? Like,
yes, they are.
Yeah. Excuse me, ma'am. I need you to quit talking.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in the
And they
back.
serve a huge role because, for example, the real estate commissions require that a student has 100% attendance in a class. So if you have a class of 100 people and somebody slips out, the instructor can't figure that out.
That's hard, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and they've kind of, I know for continuing education classes,
Uh-huh.
they've loosened it up a little bit with online with classes. Like you can now have your laptop out if you want to, or
Who's loosened what up?
well, before you couldn't have your computer in there. You couldn't. I mean, it was turned off the phones.
That's not accurate. That is based on the school. So the
It's school specific. Okay.
specifically says what you can have in the class because, of course, when technology
Right.
opens up, people are taking notes on their phones
right.
or whatever it is. So it's each school determines
okay.
what the procedures are for making sure that someone is engaged and as getting 100%
Right.
in
Okay.
class.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone, I love my phone. I can take notes on my phone. What are those called? Those called like phablets. Aren't those called phone? Isn't that what they call them now?
You making that up?
No, it's like a phone and a tablet put into one, and they call them like. Have you heard this before?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
No,
have you
I
guys
haven't.
Heard this
and
before?
since I just got a new
Yes,
phone,
Brian, thank you for
with my duct tape and stuff on it, I'm just catching up to what a phone is.
Welcome.
Well, I just don't use the phone like other people use the phone.
Right.
People use their phone to talk. That's not what I use the phone to do. I text, maybe do a little Snapchat or something like that.
Right. Do you
Track the
Snapchat?
kids. Yeah, I do. I Snapchat.
You do?
Yeah.
I have not managed to figure out Snapchat.
Yeah, I like Snapchat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a Snapchat the other day from one of my clients who's turned into a friend. Okay. And it was so cute. It was a plate of food. And it was like sausages and eggs. And I'm like, why is this important
And then
to
it's
me?
gone in like 6
Yes.
seconds.
And I'm like, what the heck? What was that? Why do I need to know what you're eating for breakfast?
in 6 seconds.
Yes. Is that weird? I don't know. I was just like, my daughters use it a lot too. And
Yeah, so that's how I learned about it from there. So, yeah, with technology moving, then we also have to move within
Right.
the industry as well.
Right.
So, real estate classes need to be online. They need to have webinars and everything else. So, our proctors and our instructors have to be up to date and keep up to date with what's happening in the technology side so that we can produce quality classes.
Right.
So if you look at continuing education classes, of course, that's for agents and professionals who are in the business. But then think about all the people who are getting into the business
A lot.
for pre-license.
A lot,
So how
right.
will they get into, instruction or finding the right school and all those kinds of things? So we have to be flexible. The new professional who's coming on, they do everything from their phone. So
Okay.
can they go online and take a class?
Right.
Can they invest?
I've got a
The
question.
phone? Yeah. I hope I have an
How-
answer for you.
I think you will, because you are you. So, how is Periscope different
Oh, here she goes with these tech questions.
than webinars? Because isn't a Periscope like episode? Like right now, we could Periscope ourselves and be like, "Hey, we're in the studio." Isn't that the same thing as if you're doing a webinar?
No. And I would love to see a real estate school approve a Periscope class
Let's do it. Let's do it.
for continuing ed
I think it'd be awesome.
versus, the biggest challenge with using some of the technology, like a Periscope or any of those kinds of things, is how will you track the students?
You wouldn't. It'd
Well-
be a total free for all. They would have to like sign in periodically. Like you'd have to call out their name, Christy Porter.
Are you
and then
trying to
have
get us
like,
to
come in.
lose our school license, Christy?
Not at all. But I'm thinking for the Periscope way. Like think of Periscope
Not
and learning.
all technology works for everything.
True.
And so the schooling thing is really strict.
Sure.
Because, of
It
course,
has
our
to be,
agents
right.
have to do that. So, yeah, I could see Periscope for streaming in a class and saying hi to people or doing
Mm-hmm.
something like that. But educational wise, I don't know. I just haven't
Right.
come across it yet. I'm got my head so far into all of the
Other stuff,
stuff that it takes to run and manage a school and make sure our real estate professionals are up to date and that consumers are up to date. You
Right.
figure everything from training on hard money lending to how to get a license
Right.
we cover. So you've got to keep up with changing rules and what that all means and how people are going to make money in the business or
Right.
whatever else is out there.
Let's take a break.
Okay.
I feel a break.
No.
It's coming right now.
No.
Should we do it right now?
No. Take a break. No.
All right. You are listening and watching on TV25 to Tamika Bryan and Christy Porter with Real Estate Matters. We'll be right back.